Growing up, many of us were captivated by the legends of Shaolin monks, tales of their incredible strength, unparalleled martial arts skills, and profound spiritual wisdom. These masters seemed invincible, capable of defeating any opponent, overcoming any challenge, and enduring the most extreme physical conditions. But what is it that makes a Shaolin master seemingly unbeatable? Let's uncover the secrets behind their extraordinary abilities, rigorous training, deep-rooted philosophy, and unique way of life. The history and philosophy of Shaolin. Shaolin Kung Fu, a revered Chinese martial art, was born in a monastery on Mount Song in Henan Province. Crafted by the legendary Buddhist monk Bodhidharma, these techniques draw inspiration from the movements of various animals, both real and mythical, such as the tiger, dragon, snake, leopard, and crane. Originally imparted to young devotees of Buddha, the practice aimed to achieve a harmonious balance of mind and body. The training is not just about fighting, it's about self-discipline, mental clarity, and spiritual growth. We strive to find a balance between the body and the mind. This holistic approach is what makes Shaolin masters so formidable. Where the Shaolin Temple belongs into these are the teaching methods, meaning getting out of the comfort zone is part of the process. If I realize somebody already starts to feel like very confident again, yeah, very bright, then I know, okay, it's time to shut him down again.
If I realize somebody already starts to feel like...
Indeed, the philosophy of Shaolin emphasizes inner peace and harmony. A true Shaolin master is not just a warrior, but also a sage, embodying wisdom and compassion. The rigorous physical training. The physical training of a Shaolin monk is grueling and relentless. From a young age, monks undergo a strict regimen designed to push their bodies to the limit, including various forms of kung fu, acrobatics, strength conditioning, and endurance exercises. Monks start their day at 5 a.m. with meditation, followed by hours of intense physical training. The goal is to build not just strength and agility, but also resilience and focus. Every exercise and movement is designed to enhance our martial arts skills. One of the most fascinating aspects of Shaolin training is the practice of hard and soft techniques. Hard techniques focus on external strength, like breaking bricks or bending spears with their throats, while soft techniques involve flexibility, balance, and internal energy, known as qi. Qigong, a vital part of Shaolin training, involves cultivating and controlling one's internal energy. This practice enables monks to perform feats that seem impossible to ordinary people, such as withstanding extreme pain or performing incredible acrobatic maneuvers. Mental and spiritual training. What truly sets Shaolin masters apart is their mental and spiritual training. Meditation is integral, allowing monks to separate the mind from the body and not feel pain. This mental discipline is crucial in combat, where split-second decisions can mean victory and defeat. Meditation teaches monks to control their thoughts and emotions. In battle, this means they can remain calm and clear-headed, even in the most stressful situations. This mental clarity gives monks a significant advantage over our opponents. The unique fighting techniques of Shaolin. Shaolin Kung Fu techniques are incredibly diverse and sophisticated. With hundreds of different forms and styles, what makes Shaolin Kung Fu so effective is its combination of speed, power, and precision. The techniques are not just about brute force, but also about leverage, timing, and strategy. A Shaolin master can read an opponent's movements and anticipate their attacks, making them extremely difficult to defeat. The famous 5 animal styles, tiger, crane, leopard, snake, and dragon, each embody different fighting principles and strategies. By mastering these forms, a Shaolin fighter becomes adaptable and unpredictable in combat. The psychological advantage. Beyond their physical and technical prowess, Shaolin masters possess a significant psychological advantage. The psychological aspect of martial arts is often underestimated. A Shaolin master's ability to remain calm under pressure, combined with their formidable reputation, can create a sense of inevitability in their opponents. This mental edge is a crucial factor in their apparent invincibility. The spiritual dimension. A Shaolin master's connection to their spiritual practice gives them a profound sense of inner strength. They are not driven by ego or the need to prove themselves, but by a higher purpose. This sense of purpose can be a powerful source of motivation and endurance. The skills and feats of Shaolin masters. Now, let's showcase some of the extraordinary skills of Shaolin monks. Remember, do not try these at home. Number 1. Iron Shirt, Ti Bu Shan Gong. Shaolin Kung Fu. Students sleep on hard beds, wrap their chests, stomachs, and backs with several layers of soft cloth, and vigorously massage the wrapped areas. They train every day for 3 years, holding onto a horizontal bar with their arms and falling into a pit filled with fine sand. Once ready, they take off the layers of soft cloth and start beating their whole body first with a wooden hammer and then with an iron one. They mobilize their inner qi energy to direct the force to the affected area. Masters of the Iron Shirt are able to defend themselves against violent blows with solid and even pointed objects. Number 2. Striking with the fingers. From an early age, Shaolin students begin striking trees and wooden planks to strengthen their fingers. As their training progresses, they begin to practice strong strikes. Each finger of both hands must be trained to produce large bursts of force. Once mastered, the fingers will be strong enough to undertake more difficult techniques, such as diamond finger. Number 3. This Shaolin exercise targets the muscles of the arms, chest, and stomach, fostering the flow of inner strength. Students select a tree, wrap their arms around it, and attempt to pull it out, repeating this several times daily. Initial results appear after 1 year, with strengthened muscles enabling students to shake the trunk until leaves fall. With lifelong, intense daily practice, students eventually be able to withstand the wrapping position for several hours, or even for days. Number 4. Iron Head, Tai To Gong. Shaolin students wrap their heads in layers of soft cloth, usually silk, and begin beating them against a wall several times a day. This is done gently at first to avoid brain damage. The aim of the exercise is to stiffen the top of the head, forehead, and back of the neck, and to strengthen the skin, muscles, and bones. The practice also develops the student's internal strength and qi. As the training progresses, the strength and number of strokes are gradually increased. After the first year, 3 layers of cloth are removed every 100 days. When all the layers have been completely removed, they then begin beating their bare heads against stone walls and slabs. Over the years, the bones of the skull remodel under the pressure. Similar exercises are used to strengthen the eyes, nose, and mouth until the entire head becomes rock hard. The Iron Head method is used in Shaolin combat to knock down an opponent with their hard heads. Shaolin acrobats often demonstrate their mastery of the Iron Head by breaking sticks, bricks, or iron and steel bars over their heads in an extraordinary display of strength. In one extraordinary example, Shaolin Kung Fu master Jia Rui managed to pass an electric drill through the side of his head for 10 seconds without breaking his skin. Number 5. Iron Bull, Tai Niu Gong. Shaolin Kung Fu students start by punching their belly every day, first with their fingers and palms, then with hard objects. Once the skin has hardened, they continue to give themselves strong blows in the central area. When they no longer feel pain, wooden and iron hammers are used. Shaolin students remained motionless while hitting them in the stomach with iron hammers. As training progresses, students move on to the technique known as bell striking. Students are struck with log battering rams weighing hundreds of kilograms. Masters of the Iron Bull technique are believed to be able to withstand blows, cuts, and even stabs to the stomach without breaking the skin. Number 6. Striking with the foot, Zhu Gong Yang. Shaolin students must strike small stones and trees with their bare feet during their daily morning and evening walks. As the muscles become stronger, the students increase the force of their strikes and gradually begin to strike larger, harder objects. Guided by the Shaolin principle of from simple to complicated, students continue their training by striking rocks and hitting large stones from a distance. In combat, this technique allows Shaolin warriors to knock down and throw their opponent with a single strong kick aimed at the lower body. According to Shaolin texts, an opponent can be thrown as far as the stones with which the students train. Number 7. Calf Lock, Shuang Suo. The calf lock exercise strengthens the muscles, bones, tendons, and ligaments of the forearms. Shaolin Kung Fu students hold their forearms tightly together and strike their fists, fingers, wrists, and fingers until they feel no pain. The training continues until a thud is heard when the forearms collide. In combat, a Shaolin warrior can effectively block his opponent's blow with his two joined arms and use the twin block technique to disarm the enemy with his bare hands and even break his arm. Number 8. Monk's Pillar Skill. This technique improves leg and trunk strength as well as body balance. Monks stand on two pillars with one foot on each pillar and then crouch with a pointed bamboo pole underneath. They hold bowls filled with water, one in each hand and one on their heads. As the training progresses, the water bowls are replaced by oil lamps. Masters of this technique can remain perfectly balanced and completely still for at least 2 hours at a time. So, why is it impossible to beat a Shaolin master? It's because they are not just fighters but embodiments of a profound and holistic tradition. Their unmatched physical training, mental discipline, spiritual practice, and psychological fortitude make them formidable opponents. But more importantly, they represent a way of life that seeks harmony and enlightenment. To beat a Shaolin master, one would have to overcome not just their physical prowess but their entire being, their body, mind, and spirit. And that, truly, is an impossible feat. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Shaolin. Until next time, stay curious and stay inspired.